Yeah, sure. Yeah. Ice latte? No ice latte.
Yeah.
Starbucks. What? Welcome to another edition of Tech Talk Tuesday that gets aired on Wednesday. This is a little bit different version of Tech Talk. It's something that I use on occasion, although I primarily do race with gears. I do sometimes race single speed, but it's something that it's a tech item that I'm involved with. A good buddy of mine started the company, and we've carried on and tried to help grow the program. And so we're going to talk to you guys about beer components. You may have heard me reference beer components before, or you may have seen it on the internet. I know a lot of you do use it. A lot of you probably have seen it around. It is the original, the very first OG eccentric bottom bracket for BB30 bikes and for Press Fit 30 bikes. Often imitated, never duplicated. Hooters, who said that?
Yep.
There have since been different versions of it that have been sort of backwards engineered, but Jim is the OG engineer designer of it. Now we can take a bike, say like this Fuse, or your S-Works Crux, or whatever it may be, and slap one of these in it, and we can use our fanciness, fancy carbon bikes, as single speeds. So I took my Crux, turned it into a single speed with a set of 303s and a full hydro disc brake system on it. I had like a 15-pound single speed Crux. That's pretty freaking awesome. Two units, we have our drive side cup and we have our non-drive side cup, and they bolt together, they press against the frame. With both the BB30 and the PF30 options, you can get 12 and 14 millimeters of forward and back throw. That'll give us 2 to 3 gear options depending on chainring size and frame design and a few, you know, uncontrollable variables, but you can definitely get 2, and for a lot of the setups you can get 3 different options. Take it to the race, bring a couple of gears, swap it out. So the backside to the story, he started up, has had it rolling strong for a few years. I went to him, I wanted to get a single speed setup for my Crux to race at Austin Nationals, and I knew this was the only way I wanted to go. And he kind of was telling me that things were getting a little bit busy and he wanted some help with it, and we decided to kind of put our heads together, see what we could figure out. I began assuming the role as head assembly and shipping and tech questions and that sort of stuff. And then another friend of ours, Eric, started to work on and trying to improve our IT side, try to improve the web store, our actual website, Facebook stuff, and all the tech side of things. And since then we've been able to try to escalate it a bit. We've got options with 2 different varying price points in them. We have a few different colors that vary from time to time throughout the year. And who doesn't like turning an S-Works bike or a more, frankly, a more fun bike into a single speed? Sorry for the terrible lighting here with this shadow. But so when you purchase a kit, this is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get our actual cups. This is a fill wood bearing option, and you're gonna get cups. These are our 24 millimeter reducers. So this is a PF30 unit. So this thing can work with 63 or 73 millimeter bottom bracket shells with the bolts of the proper length. Is compatible with all 24 millimeter cranks, and it also is compatible with any 30 millimeter spindle that's designed around an external threaded bottom bracket with a 30 millimeter spindle. So, you know, BB Right, Press Fit, what are the other, I totally should know these off the top of my head. But anything that's designed around the external threaded 30 millimeter cup will work great. When that's set up, you omit these 24 millimeter reducers, and you're gonna run a dust wiper. That's a 30 millimeter seal, 68 millimeter bolt setup, and a 73 millimeter bolt setup. And then in our BB30 unit, you just omit both of these, and you run a direct. It runs a different bearing size, different cup size, kit size, but it's going to come with a press-in 24 millimeter plastic shell for our BB30 fill wood kit, and then for the BB30 Enduro kit, it's going to have our Enduro orange seal like that. So pretty fun, easy setup. Definitely something that you can get rolling yourself. But so that's beer component side. I'm gonna throw our website in the description below. Check it out. Give a little hunt around. We've got, if you have a Eccentric kit now, we have replacement parts for it that we can get to you. Or if maybe you want to set up a bike that's that would make it for a fun single speed. You got an old cross bike laying around, or an old 29er mountain bike, or anything that has a BB30 or a Pressfit 30 shell. We'll see you guys out on the trail. This concludes the Tech Talk Tuesday to come out on Wednesday, and this single speed version of it. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.